welcome to Learnguitartunes.com. It's Jack Long here as always, and thank you so much for tuning into another one of my lessons. Acoustic lesson today, the amazing Bob Marley Redemption song. Probably one of my favourite Bob Marley songs, if not my favourite. Yeah, give or take, I've got quite a few favourites. Bob Marley is definitely one of my favourite artists. I love playing. If you don't really play much Bob Marley music at all, you need to get on it, because Bob Marley was the man, especially if you've got an acoustic guitar lying around. So we're going to zoom in. I hope you like this. I'm going to go through all the chords, of course that little distinctive riff and so on. I'm going to go through all that kind of stuff, break it all down for you. Hope you enjoy this lesson. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's zoom in. Okay, so Bob Marley Redemption song. This is definitely beginner stage level, where you want to do some chords, some nice easy chords, and then mix it in with like a little riff as well. So I'm going to start off with this main riff. You want to get yourself into a G chord, okay? And then the next part of the riff is almost like a C additional 9. Okay, that's probably the best way of explaining this. So we start the riff off on the 3rd fret of the E, and we're doing that G shape. Now, you can either start the G shape with your index finger down on that 2nd fret, or you could just have it lifted off, because the next note we play is an open. So it starts off like this: 3rd fret of the E, then open on the A, then 2 on the A, like that, okay, and then back to the 3rd fret. Very easy to watch. So it goes E, A, E. Watch again, one more time. E, A, open, A, 2nd fret, back to E. Really, really easy. Actually, I'm going to start it with lifted so you can understand it more. Okay, that's the first bit of this riff. The next part, we kind of drop down to this shape, okay, and you now go, starting from the A string, you go A on the 3rd, then you go D on the 2nd, because we're already in that shape, so it doesn't matter. Then lift the index finger off the D, open, then lift the ring finger off the A, index finger on the 2nd fret of the A. So that second little riff in that kind of C additional 9 shape, A, D, open D, 2nd fret A. Okay, so let's run through everything we've got so far, back to that G shape. So E, and as you do it, have index finger hovering ready to go onto that 2nd fret of the A string. E, A, open, A, 2nd fret, back to the E. Drop your fingers down in that same shape for that C additional 9. A, D, lift, D open, A 2nd fret. The next bit, it kind of copies the first part again, so you're going back to a G shape again, and again you start on the 3rd fret of the E, and then you want your index finger again kind of hovering off, so you hit the E, 3rd fret, open on the A, index finger onto the 2nd fret of the A. This time you go open D, and then keep your finger in this shape back up to the A again on that 2nd fret. So it goes like that. So it's exactly the same, but this time you just bring in an open note on the D, and then back to the 3rd fret of the E. So like this. 3, A, 3rd fret, A open, E, 3rd fret. So let's run through everything we've got so far, starting from that G shape. So we start off 3rd fret of the E, index hovering. E, open on the A, 2nd fret on the A, back to E. Drop fingers down into a C additional 9 shape. A, D, lift index, open on the D, and then 2nd fret of the A. Back up to your G shape again, with your index hovering again, E, 3rd fret, open note A, 2nd fret A, open note on the D, you're now in a G shape, back up to the 2nd fret again of the A. Your index finger should already be there, and then just bring your middle finger down to the 3rd fret of the A, lift, open, and then into a G shape where you then have your middle finger on the 3rd fret. So I'm going to run through it all quickly for you slowly. C additional 9 shape. Same riff again. Open on the D this time. So once you've done that once, you repeat again the first 3 stages of that riff. You just finish the song off with a 2 on the A, middle finger across to the 3rd fret of the A, lift again, so you're 2 back on the A again, lift index finger, so it's an open note on the A, and then finish the whole thing on either just 1 note on the E of the 3rd fret of the E, or a G. So the end bit is like this. All on the A string it's like this. 2, 3, 2, open, and then G chord if you want. I prefer just in the G chord like that. 2, 3, 2, open, G chord. So the chords of the song, pretty easy. Starts off with a G chord, so oh pirates, yes they, E minor, rob I. Then it goes into C, on the merchant ships. So it goes C, and this is the next chord is called a. Sometimes you see it called a C. I think C stroke B, but I think it's pretty much called a G stroke B. So all you do is you go from your C, lift all your fingers off apart from your index finger on the B string, and then place your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A and strum down from the A. And then after that chord, it goes into an A minor. So your index finger stays here again on the B string and goes into an A minor chord. Okay, so it's sold I to the merchant ships. And a lot of people call this stepping, because you're stepping from one chord, which really is just playing a C, and then to an A minor. And he brings in this step, where really the point is to get the note from the C, B, and open on the A. So it's like a step. That's all they're doing. Clever, lots of artists do it. So C, step, A minor, back to G. Minutes after they, A minor, took by, and C again, from the step, bottomless pit, A minor, and then back to G, but my hand was made strong, E minor, C, by the hand, step of Almighty, A minor, G again, we forward this generation, E minor, and then C, this bit's slightly different, so it goes just C, triumphantly, and it goes into a D chord. And after that D chord, we then go into the chorus, and as you strum that D chord, triumphantly, start singing the chorus. Won't you help to sing into the G chord, okay? So let's start that chorus with a D. Just do one strum on the D, and then I'll go through the chords of the chorus for you. So D, want to help to G chord, sing, and then C, these songs, D of G chord, freedom. Okay, so let's run through that line again. Starts off with a D. Now, the C chord in the middle there doesn't come above any words. It literally sits in between the words sing and these, which is the next part of the line. So this will make more sense when I play it. Start with that D chord, which ends at the end of the verse. Won't you help to G chord, and then it's C, and then after C is a split second, and then you sing these songs, D chord of G, freedom. So let me show you. Won't you help to sing 2, 3, 4, C to D 4 and G 2, 3, 4. Okay, or freedom, then C chord, because all I ever, D chord, and then E minor, had. So all I ever had, quite quick there, C to D to E minor to had, back to C, and then it goes to D, redemption, G, songs, and C, redemption, songs, and C, and 2, and G. So you see the quick changes there. I'm going to do some counting now, and then I'll shout the chord out, and this might help you a little bit more. So I'm going to count with that D, ready? So, won't you help to sing, and it's G 2, 3, 4, C to D to G 2, 3, 4, C to D to E minor 2, 3, 4, C to D to G 2, 3, 4, C to D to G 2, 3, 4, C to D 2, and then after that it goes to the next part of the song, and it just again the D of that end of that chorus carries over a little bit onto the verse, and then he starts the verse again. So let me do just a little rhythm strumming pattern for you for the verse, okay, and you can pretty much apply this to the chorus as well. It starts off with that G, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be applying a down, down, up, down, up. Okay, down, down, up, down, up. E minor, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, watch. Down, down, up, down, up. Minor, down, up, down, up. Then it changes a bit on the C, so it goes down, down, up. Step, down, down, up, and then A minor, down, down, up, down, up. So, watch my chords. G, down, up, E minor, down, up, C, down, up, step, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that lesson then. It's a great song. I'm going to try and do more Bob Marley and on the ukulele as well. So if you've got any Bob Marley requests, pop them down below in my comment box. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, so you get to have more updates and know when all my next lessons come out. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this. Great song. Bob Marley is just such a legend, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you so much now. Bye now.